For some, the path from childhood to adulthood feels mapped out, guided by mentors, advisors, and opportunity. But for too many, that map is missing, and they're left to find their own way through the complex question of, what's next? Nationally, 72% of recent grads say they did not feel confident in what was next for them after high school. At the same time, research shows that by 2031, 85% of good jobs will require a bachelor's or middle skills pathway, such as trade schools or certificate programs. And so we know schools are living through turbulent times. There's budget shortfalls everywhere. There's a lack of prioritization in what students need to be doing every day in those high schools. And what that ultimately becomes is we know that 38 minutes is the average time that students dedicate to learning about what's next for them post-high school. It's just an unreasonably low amount of time. And I don't think it's because people don't care or, school systems don't want to prioritize more time dedicated to this. It's because finding that time is often so difficult.
It's extremely critical for students to have a plan when they leave high school. We want to make sure that we're sending students out into the world so they can go out and be productive. If they don't have a plan, I get worried that they're not going to go out and do great things when they leave us. I've had some students at the end of last school year who actually cried because they didn't want to graduate because they didn't have a plan.
So OneGoal takes a unique approach to solving this problem. We meet the students in high school in their junior year where we teach them how to aspire for more out of a pathways. And then in their senior year, we get them moving toward whatever pathway they believe is most aligned with their capabilities, their skill sets. And then in that last year, that third year, as they move from high school into adulthood, we aim to support them and then ultimately embed them in the systems that we know will support their completion into whichever degree they've selected or pathway they've chosen for themselves.
The students are getting advised for 2 years by the same teacher in most instances, so they have an opportunity to build those relationships with their teacher.
I built relationships with students. I can relate to them. I grew up in the same neighborhoods that they grew up in. I went to the same schools that they went to, and I probably had the same obstacles that they're facing. I felt like I didn't have the best advising. I just felt like I wasn't prepared enough to go pursue my post-secondary pathway after I graduated high school because I know how that felt. I don't want students to feel like that. I want to be the resource for them and helping them navigate the directions that they need to go in to pursue their post-secondary pathway. OneGoal advises students on certificates, on associate's degrees, on bachelor's degrees, grad programs. So there's so many options out there that students probably aren't aware of because their parents or their family aren't exposed to those as well. So we're trying to break the degree divide in our school and our district in Houston, and OneGoal helps with that.
OneGoal was a big help to me in high school because I had a lot of challenges to overcome. I dealt with a lot of medical issues that didn't allow me to go to school for some time. I found out about OneGoal, and my OneGoal teacher at the time was actually very encouraging and helped me catch up. And so she was there with those college applications, helping me with test scores, any exams that I had to do. And that's something that at the start of being in OneGoal, I knew that it was going to take me far. I definitely didn't think that it was going to be that hard to apply for college, but I think that I was very fortunate to be in a OneGoal class where it was just a dedicated time of my school day to be able to learn how to apply for college, apply for scholarships, apply for financial aid. I'm currently a junior here at the University of Houston, majoring in photography and video with a minor in advertising. I always had a passion for photography and anything with video related things, any kind of digital media, and I never realized that I would actually be able to go to college for it. After my freshman year, I was able to apply to be a mentor for OneGoal and help incoming freshman students navigate their way through college. I have been able to grow a lot with OneGoal. Now I'm actually a senior peer mentor for OneGoal. It's given me a lot of different opportunities, from having a job to meeting new people to being able to do things like this. I feel like if I had never taken a OneGoal class, I honestly don't even know if I would be here today. I don't know if I would be able to be in college. I would have never known how to apply for financial aid, scholarships. And I feel like with the teachers that I had in OneGoal that were trained to teach us these steps, I feel like they definitely played a major impact in my life and being able to actually be where I am today. And that's all because of OneGoal.
OneGoal is truly changing trajectories for students because it's preparing them for what's to come. It's equipping them with the skills they need to be successful when they leave us in high school.
One Goal has allowed me to change students' lives, and I think that's what it's all about, making a difference in students, making an impact in their lives and the community.
And I think that is the simple truth of One Goal, is that it works. And if schools and students dedicate more time to considering their own paths, they will ultimately find themselves placed on one where they can be successful for the long term.